Hello people, welcome to Adrian's. This is take two. Take two. Only because I kept thinking, why am I still the only one that can't seem to line up where my eyes should look, where my eyes should be looking, that they would be center and getting eye contact with you. I'd already filmed about 11 minutes and decided, what if I just try shoving the camera in the holder a little bit? Gone. Ruined that. All right. We're just going to start with the idea of like, where am I at? We'll start again from the top. That's always a good place. And my outfit of the day is all about leopard. You've seen these fabulous, fabulous leopard leggings from Temu. It had been, what, a group of 5 type of situation that I'd gotten for very, very cheap money. And again, I adore the leggings that have this yoke style. There's the seam right here. This yoke style, the seam right here of waistband. It's so comfortable, slightly tapered, stays up, doesn't roll down, has a teeny tiniest little piece of plastic holding that part up there, but it's all it needs. I thought, along with leopard, because that's all of this black and gold look, that I have my fun bee socks. As ever, favorite socks are from Temu. So well made. These are the kind that you buy as a onesie, not in packets and such. But there I am with sunflowers and bees to go within that. I've had my wool, it's a real wool beret, so you have to be careful because this part that could be touching your skin up here can get itchy. But I have this black beret and I have a blue one. And I'd say 12 years at least on these. I always have a beret, me oui, in my hat drawer. What's this? Scrunchie and the thin hair goodies that we buy like in the plain black. The first was this group. There were 5 of them, of the thin stretchy ones. And I've put thin stretchy at the bottom of the pigtail. And at the top, these thin scrunchies. And there was a collection of 9 for $2.45. A collection of 9. So in a sense, it's kind of like dark and dark and dark with light, light with dark, light. This is a light beige, a darker classic, very classic, huh? And more of the dramatic color story here. So fantastic, 9 of these. They are very thin, but they work. And I had figured they were going to be very thin. And if I were doing my pigtails up on the sides here, I might even want to put 2 or 3 to give it a bulk. So that's why I was glad there were 9. Also, I had shown these and thrown away the priced one. Okay, yeah, 5 pieces for $1.16 on the thin ones. And when I'm at home now, my hair is 98% of the time in braids. Keep it out of my face, out of my way, and containment, because when it's braided together, I can still be pulling ends, getting stray hair coming out, but not overall and everywhere. I'm sick of myself shedding. But what's the alternative? The alternative is shorter hair. Then it would be a lot less shedding because they would be shorter. Right now, the length I have wiry hair when it's turned this gray-white. Very, very thin strands, wiry. And in the wash, they can go through a material just as if they were a thread. And thus, laundry is not two-fold. You do have to fold in after, but 2 stages to do my laundry. Separated into correct piles, washed and correct together. And when they come out of the dryer, they have to get a full-on front inspection, back inspection, because many of the times I have to go ahead and take the clothes and give them a quick whoosh down with my lint brush, because my hair, cat hair, and dander comes out very, very dusty little nothing. And it's all over the clothes. Plus, laundry is a very, very active day. I'll take up to 3 days doing laundry, especially if I do a couple of loads. Be checking it out, maybe have to brush off one, put the other there, don't even bother to fold it or put it away within the next day or the day after. But I can proudly say today that all of the laundry had been done and put away, and there's a fresh load in the dryer. So that will happen after this. I didn't put it in the dryer, so we wouldn't have to hear the wheels of the bus go round and round, just like the dryer. Perhaps you will recall, I have said before, I have such a hard time finding any kind of an undergarment because I have a long torso and this long-bodied stretch. And what helps make that up is this area from your shoulder through your armpit, and that's to the front and of course to the back. The straps on bras, any kind of bra, even when they have the adjustable, they're too short. They're too short. So it just rides up here, pulls the bra up into my armpit, and even though I'm not endowed, it will find its way to stretch up and even sit on top of the boob. Nice. No, not really. Not really. Case in point, I bought this months back, just a one pull over the head style, had a racer back. Wonderful stretch. Looks like there's a lot of stretch for it to happen, but when you're taking the stretch this way, it's using up, I don't know. Bottom line is, when I wear this, it rides up under the boobs, and it's just uncomfortable. And at this stage of the game, look at this. Hello, hello. We've got some bad threads hanging out. So this may end up in the trash. The other style that I bought, very similar. Again, it is the full strap of a bralette. You know, they put this area, it's supposed to be sitting under your boobs and catching, but no, it all rides up on me. It all rides up. And again, from the shoulder, even with stretch, into the armpit, it doesn't stay stretched. It's too tight. It's too far up in the armpit. Do you want to know what is the fourth iteration of an undergarment? How about this beauty? The look of this one is incredibly similar to what has been advertised as the favorite bra, especially if you watch TNT Treasures. So Tanya, always talking about her favorite bra and So Cheap. Virtually, it is this design of this cut to here type of situation. Very kind of similar, but it's one full strap. I bought it, again, would not work this way. Well, look at this. This didn't guarantee it would fit me because most things that have had the adjustable strap as bras, just were that still little not enough. I haven't moved these from the factory setting, and I could actually make them a little tighter. Do you believe that after all of this? Wow. And it is lightweight, padded. You can take them out if you wanted to from the center. They're even attached there. I'll hopefully just be able to wash it and hang it to dry and leave the pads in. Since I am not endowed in any way and have been shortchanged on one regular saggy A- boob here and one factory defect boob on this side that is -0. It doesn't look good under clothes. If you do not have any form of a chest, it'll make any stomach pooch look twice as large. So now you look like flat-chested with a stomach. Oh, feeling so like Cher in the laundromat. Cher in the laundromat with her leopard print leggings. Oh, gotta love it. That was my era, people. I adored the Cher show. Oh, to the max. Again, I am just so happy to tell you that for all intents and purposes, this one works. And I'm going to call it kind of from the boob up. It is phenomenal. I did buy large. I have to buy large in all of those because I know this girth of mine isn't going to take a medium. Just doesn't like it. And plus, I can't have things binding. It makes me... Look at that. So thin and fabulous. But slightly curved, wonderfulness. When I put it on, this is tight enough. It doesn't stay in position. So all of that rides up to just under the boob. And that's what we're going to have to call a success. I am so pleased with this. It's a beautiful shade of brown. I do like that. I paid $3.60. I had a 30-cent credit. And I think you might be able to still find it then for like that $3.36 price point. I will be looking at buying one more, so I could always have that idea of if one's in the wash, I have one to wear, and I'll be getting rid of the bralettes because they haven't worked out. They tried. They did their very best, and we super appreciate them for that. Okay, so we've seen bras and we've seen hair goodies that go with our fabulous leopard print outfit. I don't know why I put that back in there. Certainly not to just annoy you. Okay, well, the next thing I thought I would share. Oh, yeah. I'm going to tell you a little story, people. There's a little thing on Temu called Win Games. And the dominant ones that people play are Fishland and Farmland. I had been playing Fishland for over a year and a half. Give me that Bible, I swear. Over a year and a half. Had the things I chose gone, and it was like pick again. And it's only very recently, I'd say in the last 3 months, it was definitely a pick again. And then suddenly I was finally there, and it was like, boom, Adrian, congratulations, you have won Fishland. Gee, I thought after a good year and a half. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. But every one of my choices, my 3 choices, were unavailable. And it was like a list, go shop, go pick, go now. I mess up a lot. And I saw a 6, and was it telling me I had 6 days? Doubt it. Or did I have 6 hours to shop? You know how they give you the list you can choose from. I'm telling you, people, I poured over that list, seasoned like a wet hen, for all the money I had put in a year and a half to still not be able to win the game. And nothing available. The choices were rather crap. And those 3 free gifts and a couple of free gifts from Temu Circle was all getting mixed up in my head in packages and such like that. Thus, I'm going to say this was one of the items I chose. My daughter-in-law had asked for more furry, warm bottoms, sweatpants, or what have you, as long as they had that nice warm inside. I bought her one 2 years ago, and she was like, I could really use another pair. This was offered on the Hurry Up and Pick. They are really beautiful. I'm going to say in the neighborhood of $13. So to me, it's free on the invoice. A fantastic waistband with a working drawstring, a zip pocket on each side in the front, and it's deep. Cuffed bottoms. Looks like you're ready to go skiing. And look at the pattern they've created with whatever method in creating the fabric, making these little lines that make it look like crunchy fabric. Well, it is crunchy fabric, people. Do you hear that? I would be able to wear that. And these were a gift from my daughter-in-law. I don't expect her to be sitting on the couch crunching, making noises, walking around Winco or Walmart, making noises. I did ask for a request for a return, and I got it. So I thought I'd go ahead and show them to you, so you can be on the lookout. If you think there's something that's looking like a crinkled, thick, puffy pant, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Once again, let's look at the New Sport is written on the pockets, so look for that. There's no pockets in the back. All kinds of hints. Do not buy these. I am returning them. Yesterday, I got 2 bags from Temu holding a collection of 4 orders, because several of the orders were just a couple of units of free things, and I'm not going to go trying to remember to figure all that out. So that pant is going back. Well, the other pant, is it this one? Oh, it's this. No, it's not this one. Is it this one? I got to find which pant it is. All right, now this is the keeper. That means it's this one. What size am I? I think I tell you quite often, I'm always buying size large. Well, 6 months ago, large was large, but I told you I bought larges to make sure that the waistband was not binding because of my IBS. So anywhere in the abdomen or the waist, it just can't be binding. And I would buy large. Guess what? I perfectly fit the larges now. That 8-pound weight gain from a year ago to today, was it 8 pounds or 6 pounds? whatever pounds. It helped me fit my size larges like a normal person. You know, I do like my things straight. I don't really want them constricting on the leg, blah, blah, what have you. They all do fit. And today's leopard outfit with all of my leopard detail, comfortable and wonderful. Large. Adrian, large. So how in the world did you order an extra small? You know, extra small is over here. Extra small, small, medium, large. You know, way over here, large. Nowhere near the extra small. How did that happen? It did. So here's this cute little pair of leggings. They have a tiny bell bottom even, which I thought was going to be so cute. And they are a cute, thicker kind of wonderfulness like this original turtleneck that I really liked. It's much more of this kind of a thick, stretchy fabric. So on the inside, it just looks like a fleece sweater. Extra small, extra small. Look at them, people. Oh my God. They're so little. They're so little. Very long-legged. The leg is nice and long with that wonderful. Anyhow, these were about $5 and something. I didn't actually, I knew as soon as I opened it, I didn't want to write it on their bag. Extra small, $5.45. I did get the okay to return these. Thus, the two pants have one return together in one group. Yay! At least when I do a return, that money goes back into the credit that I can use to be buying goods for future hauls. Yeah. Oh, I'm really enjoying all of my Temu jewelry. Bracelet, thrift. All the rings are Temu except for the gold wedding band. And I love this diamond circular band. I'm wearing with it all the time now. And that's my, I would marry myself. Again, and the bee on this is just such my favorite. I love this bee ring. Goes with the bees on the socks. Gold rings, like engagement rings. So beautiful, the diamonds. So beautiful. And I have this in an orange stone and the black stone. Nice, sturdy, comfortable ring. Enjoying my silicone bracelets as well. And of course, my dangly earrings from the 90s, Nordstrom in San Diego. Nordstrom's in San Diego back in the 90s. Lovely, Adrian. Absolutely lovely. All right. Pants, bras, hair goodies. I'll show you a pair of pants that I'm definitely keeping, and I highly recommend you look for these. They are fabulous. Here we go. And what's incredible to me, $6.19. I got a 60% credit. I got a 70-cent credit. Came to about $5.09 from the original $6.19. However, I'm seeing them online right now and in colors, not just the black, but the lowest price was $4.49. You can tell it because it's going to have this black cat, this little patch sewn on the waistband. That's the clue right there. Beautifully lined and finished off inside. This is smooth, comfortable. It's a very short cut in the weave to make them be a little thermo. I've tried them on. They look exquisite. They are ankle length. straight leg, no pockets. Highly, highly recommend. I know that they would come up to at least an extra large, maybe extra. I'm not sure. But the large is a beautiful size, fits so wonderful, very flattering. The thickness of the material smooth out any bumps and ridges one might have, or panty line, or anything like that. These are gorgeous. These are gorgeous and perfect for the weather that we are experiencing. The next pair is green. These were $5.67, a multitude of colors, They are now $7.52. I love the shade of green. It's sort of your classic olive. Classic olive. I've tried these on. Everything I've tried on has fluff on it. And these, stretch, stretch, beautiful. Have the waistband that I love. That waistband that I love. And because this fabric is just slightly like little sweatshirt fabric, when it's bent over twice like this, it's going to keep its shape, stays up, because again, these are just slightly tapered up, doesn't come down. My favorite thing of all of the leggings that I buy in this design, stay up, do not pull down. Has a regular hemmed bottom, so it's just a skinny leg. Soft, wonderful. Do I want more? Of course I want more. And I just have to keep reminding myself, you don't go anywhere, Adrienne. Everything I look at, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you don't go anywhere. And I can't just buy clothes, especially the leggings. You're not even seeing under the waist. But there you go. I highly recommend that you look for those as well, because it's a terrific price, a terrific weight to them, flattering. I can't say anything more than when I'm saying something is flattering. We all want that in our clothes. This is going to surprise you. Yes, it is. I swear it is. It's going to surprise you. And you're going to be like, right on, Adrienne. It all started with Hey Everybody and her channel. Hi, Hey. Hey, everybody. Yes, it started with her channel. And she bought the dress that I'd been looking at online and loving. She wore it to work and got a million compliments. Do you remember a pink dress with oval design of black kitties? Yes, indeed. I bought the dress. Well, Hey had already said that it ran big. She's got boobs. I have none. She bought a large. I bought a large. I think I could have actually worn a small. The dress was that overcut. It hit the floor on me. And the weight of that knit fabric just creates it to fall down more and more, blah, 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 blah. I got my return on it. Later, I saw a sleeveless knee-length shift in that pattern for $9.99. And I just thought that's just not anything I'd really wear. But I sure did love the pattern. I kept looking. I kept looking. I kept looking till I found the turtleneck at a price I was willing to pay. So you can see it's that lovely crossover at the turtleneck. Oh, we got right there. I see some eyes. A wonderful, wonderful overall, like cameos. They could be cameos, but it's done as this old-fashioned look of kitty pictures on a pink velvet wall. So those black winter leggings that I just showed you with this is going to look exquisite together. I'm going to look quite sculpted. I can't wait to show you. I've had this on the side to show you for quite a while. So yay! Pulling my wardrobe pieces together for sure. Okay, that was good fun. I had good fun. I had been planning on recording this about an hour earlier, and my sister-in-law, who's my sister for life, she and her husband, dear friends, I'm family, they're my brother and sister, called me, and with the two of them there, and we had a fabulous hour-long conversation hitting on everything. Some stuff I would like to share with you that interested me, and I'll look to doing that at another time. What we did talk about is, of course, the horrendous weather conditions and the havoc it has raised all over Southern California. It's impossible to even fathom what this really means. Remember that a government and a state runs on taxes. All of those multi-million-dollar properties, including like $26 million Steven Spielberg or who have you, $26 million properties pay a lot of property tax. And that whole area that burnt down, evacuating 160,000 people, Pacific Palisades was like a vault of gold until it wasn't. Pacific Palisades is ashes. The most concentrated amount of millionaire plus homes. Property value is zero. You pay taxes on your property. Property that is burnt down, neighborhood after neighborhood after neighborhood. The tax value on those pieces of land is negligible. Negligible. It's almost in its own right at this time of no use to anybody. That much real estate that needs to be bulldozed, cleared, and rebuilt? Where are you going to get all that lumber? Better be nicer to Canada. Canada's sending airships to go over the ocean, gathering the water, and bringing it to fly over to put out our California wildfires. Thank you, Canada. Seeing Mexican firefighters marching, single file, all the equipment going through the danger zones of the fire. Thank you, Mexico. Just read that Disney's putting up 15 million, billion, I don't know, million, 15 million probably, million, towards some relief. This is just the beginning. Any kind of economic disaster, and this is going to be shown to be the worst economic disaster for one state ever, ever, ever. And that's trickle down. We're all going to be feeling this. As the news moves on, and this, that, and the other. It's devastation, people. 160 million people evacuated. Where'd they go? Where will they go? Where will they stay when they go? They have nothing. Can you imagine? Everything you own, ashes. You'll be lucky if you made it out with one vehicle. It did get to the point where they told them, stop. Get out of your vehicles. Go back to your houses. This is the safest place you can be. I read of one man, his wife and 2 kids sent back, went to the middlemost area of their home and huddled together, hoping to God they didn't die. You're not just going to die from flame. You die from smoke inhalation and all of the poisons in the air. Everything that burns has been sending out extremely toxic chemicals. It's a trickle down, people. It's barely hit us. Barely hit us. So if you have thoughts and prayers, go for it. Go for it. If you have $5 that you could send to some agency to help families, go for it. Go for it. I thought I was so devastated when Lahaina burnt down. A whole historic district flattened to ash. Barely recovered yet. That was a good, was it more than a year ago? I do apologize. I just want to give you some food for thought because this is just the beginning. It's not the end, anywhere near the end. So I hope we can all rise up together and just shout out positivity, sending thoughts, prayers, and positivity to our planet, to California, to Altadena and Pacific Palisades and Malibu. God help us everyone, right? Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you've stayed till now, thank you again. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. It's free. It makes me feel loved. Doesn't cost you. Thumbs up. Always important to a channel. And if you'd like to write a comment, I read them all. I may not be in a total headspace to answer them all anymore, but you will get a recognition that I read it, and I love to read them. Every hauler will let you know how much they love reading the comments. We know you're there and being part of it with us. Thank you so very, very much. So, aloha, my love, prayers, and best wishes to all affected by this natural disaster of biblical proportions. Okay, everybody. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.